Hold on to your hats, folks. We're diving into the world of the tiniest car ever made. Meet the Peel P50. The Peel P50, folks. This three-wheeled wonder was born in the UK from 62 to 65. Picture this. It's 54 inches long, 36 inches wide, and 30 inches tall. Yeah, that's about the size of a large lawnmower. Under the hood, if you can call it that, lies a 49cc two-stroke engine cranking out a mind-blowing 4 horsepower. Top speed? Hold on to your coffee, 28 miles per hour. Now, driving the Peel P50 is an experience you'll never forget. Imagine this. You're basically driving a go-kart on actual roads. You're so close to the ground, you might as well be sitting on it. And because it's so light, it handles like a dream. So if you ever wanted to know what it's like to zoom around in the world's smallest car, the Peel P50 is your ticket. Just don't expect to carry more than a sandwich and a soda. Stay tuned for more bite-sized car facts. Suggestion. If your car looks like a spaceship, you might just be driving a Messerschmitt KR200. This quirky, three-wheeled wonder was a post-war marvel, produced in Germany from 1955 to 1964. Nicknamed the Kabinenroller, this microcar was born out of necessity. After World War II, resources were scarce, so Messerschmitt, an aircraft manufacturer, got creative. The KR200's design screams efficiency and simplicity. Check out that bubble canopy, straight out of a fighter jet. The tandem seating, one behind the other, adds to the aircraft vibe, and the steering? It's like an airplane yoke. With one wheel up front and two in the back, the KR200 is lightweight and incredibly maneuverable. And don't let its size fool you. This baby's got a 191cc engine that can hit speeds up to 62 miles per hour. Driving a KR200 was like flying low to the ground. Fun, nimble, and perfect for city streets, it turned heads everywhere it went. Even today, the KR200 is a sought-after collector's item. It's a symbol of a time when car design was all about pushing boundaries. So next time you see this micro-marvel, know you're looking at a piece of post-war ingenuity. If you don't like modern minivans but still love road trips, then the 1963 Fiat Multiplay 600D is your dream ride. This little gem was a pioneer in the world of compact MPVs. Way ahead of its time, it squeezed 6 seats into a tiny footprint, a true marvel of Italian design and engineering. Let's stroll around this charming vehicle. Notice the classic lines and that iconic suicide door design. Our model here is painted in a stunning color and is in condition. Those chrome accents and vintage Fiat badging, pure perfection. Step inside and you'll be surprised by the space. The seats are color, material, and in condition. The dashboard, simple, elegant, and functional. And check out that unique steering wheel and gear shift. It's like stepping into a time machine. Now, under the hood, or rather at the back, is a 767cc engine, giving you 32 horsepower of pure joy. It's been described maintenance history condition and runs like a dream. This car is a head-turner and a joy to drive. So who's ready for a nostalgic ride? You need to watch this if you struggle with inner-city driving. It's time to rethink your ride. Meet the Microlino. This Swiss-designed electric marvel is like a scooter and a tiny car had a futuristic baby. Why is it not a car? And why is that awesome? Classified as an L7E vehicle, this bad boy can be driven with a motorcycle license in many places. It's perfect for tight streets and oh so easy to park. Let's talk specs. Up to 230 kilometers range, 90 kilometers per h top speed, and charges in just 4 hours from a regular outlet. Plus it's loaded with goodies: digital display, Bluetooth, panoramic sunroof, and even optional air conditioning. But the Microlino isn't just about numbers. It's a whole new city driving experience. Zip through traffic, find parking in a snap, and go green while you're at it. This is urban living reimagined. Hop in and let the Microlino redefine your city journey. You need to hear this if you're a car enthusiast who loves making a splash. Let's dive into the history of amphibious cars. The first mass-produced model was the Amphicar, cruising out of Germany from 1961 to 1968. This quirky two-seater, powered by a 4-cylinder engine, wasn't just a car. It was a boat on wheels. Celebs and the military both took a shine to it. But the Amphicar was just the beginning. Over the years, we've seen the Gibbs Aquata, the Hydra Spider, and the Water Car. These bad boys don't come cheap, but they sure make a splash. As for the future, amphibious cars are still niche, but they're gaining traction. With tech advancements, they're becoming more affordable and versatile. Imagine commuting, hitting the lake for fun, or even aiding in disaster relief, all in the same vehicle. So whether you're a thrill seeker or just love unique rides, amphibious cars might just float your boat. Who knows? The future of driving could be all wet, and that's a good thing. Unveiled at the 1970 Geneva Motor Show, the Modulo wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Ferrari's legendary design house, Pininfarina, went all out, creating a vehicle that looked like it belonged on a sci-fi movie set rather than the Autobahn. Just look at this thing. The wedge shape is incredibly aerodynamic, almost like a spaceship re-entering the atmosphere. The canopy slides forward to let you in, and once you're inside, you're practically lying down, staring out through that wraparound windscreen. It's like being in the cockpit of a fighter jet. The interior is just as wild, with digital displays, toggle switches, and a steering wheel that looks like it belongs in a spacecraft. And check out the wheels. They're almost completely hidden, giving the Modulo that low-slung, ground-hugging stance. Underneath that wild exterior, the Modulo is actually based on the Ferrari 512S race car. It has a 5-liter V12 engine that produces over 550 horsepower, making it a true performance machine. Unfortunately, the Modulo was never meant for production. It was a concept car, a design exercise, a way for Ferrari and Pininfarina to push the boundaries of what was possible. But even though it never saw the light of day as a production car, the Modulo's impact on automotive design has been undeniable. It inspired countless other designers and helped shape the way we think about futuristic cars. It's a testament to the power of creativity and the human desire to always push the limits. The Orochi first slithered onto the scene in 2001 as a concept car, and it finally hit the streets in limited production from 2006 to 2014. This thing is named after a mythical 8-headed serpent from Japanese folklore, the Yamata no Orochi. And honestly, just look at it. The Orochi's design is unique. Some say it's stunning, others say it's an absolute eyesore. The Orochi's design is full of curves, almost like a liquid metal sculpture. The headlights are like bug eyes, and the rear end has these dramatic vents and a spoiler. It's definitely not your everyday sports car. Now, I'm not going to tell you whether it's beautiful or ugly. That's for you to decide. But there's no denying it's one of the most distinctive cars ever made. The Orochi might look wild, but it's a bit tamer under the hood. It's got a 3.3-liter Toyota V6 engine that pushes out about 230 horsepower. Not exactly supercar numbers, but it's still enough to get this serpent moving. Inside, it's a bit more conventional. You've got leather seats, a decent sound system, and even some luxury touches. So, what's it like to drive? Well, reviews are mixed. Some say it handles surprisingly well, while others say it's a bit underwhelming for a car in this price range. But one thing's for sure, driving an Orochi is an experience you won't forget. You're guaranteed to turn heads wherever you go. You need to hear this if you're a car enthusiast. The Nissan S Cargo is a rare gem you might not know about. Steph here. The Nissan S Cargo, ever heard of it? Well, only 8,000 of these babies were made, so it's no wonder they're rare. Launched at the Tokyo Motor Show in '87, this car was inspired by the iconic Citroën 2CV van. It's got a 1.5-liter single overhead cam petrol engine and comes with a 3-speed automatic gearbox. Yep, just 3 speeds. Now, I love this quirky little ride, but let's be real. It's not your everyday car. Struggling to find parts and not exactly practical for the daily grind. Supercars are all about pushing boundaries, right? Well, how about a supercar with 6 wheels? Yeah, you heard that right. Meet the Koenigsegg C6W, a car so bizarre and awesome, it'll make you rethink everything you know about speed and design. Inspired by the legendary Tyrrell P34 Formula 1 car, the C6W takes the concept of 4 front wheels and cranks it up to 11. But why 6 wheels? More grip, better braking, and an absolutely wild look. This isn't just a gimmick. The C6W's carbon fiber body is sleek and aerodynamic. Those 4 front wheels aren't just for show either. They offer incredible traction and cornering stability. And under the hood, a 4.2-liter Audi V8 engine that roars with 434 horsepower. This thing isn't just about looks. The C6W can hit 0 to 60 in under 3.3 seconds and has a top speed of over 186 miles per hour. But it's not just about raw power. Drivers say the 6-wheel setup offers a unique, almost go-kart-like feel in the corners. The Koenigsegg C6W is a rare beast. Only a handful have ever been made, making it one of the most exclusive supercars on the planet. It's a car that turns heads wherever it goes, and it's not hard to see why. Is 6 wheels the future of supercar design? Probably not. But the Koenigsegg C6W proves that innovation can come in the most unexpected forms. It's a car that challenges conventions and reminds us that sometimes the craziest ideas are the most exciting.